Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah Breck and I help swing dancers all around the world have more dances that are creative, fun, and feel good. In this video, I'm going to be taking the line dance, Feel It Still, and we're going to be changing up with 4 different ways that you can alter it to have some styling fun. So if you're ready, let's get started. For this video, we are only going to be altering and playing with the very first part of this line dance. So just to review, it's going to go like this. We have one pattern where we have a single on the left, and then we have a double on the right. Then we repeat the pattern on the left, single, single, double, double right there. So we're going to be repeating this pattern. If you're watching this video, you're probably already familiar with this line dance. We're just going to be repeating this part throughout the course. Later, we'll get a chance to play with all of it to music. But let's take a look at the very first thing that we can alter. This very first alteration is going to be, let's say, subtle maybe for some of you who haven't thought about changing up the groove of the dance, but it's going to feel really good in your body when you do it, and it's going to be, as you practice this, it's going to really up your skills as a dancer in general. So there's many different ways that you could groove to music, right? Think about bouncing a ball. So we have this bounce to the ball. But there's different ways that you can bounce it. You can throw it hard down, you can throw it up, down, you can hold and freeze it. There's different ways that you can rhythmically change that vertical up and down, or even horizontal, just rhythmically changing the movement. So for this first one with the song, I like to sort of accent the 2. So in this music, it's gonna go 1, 2, so essentially on when we step. So if we just counted the music, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So counting the music with that 1, 2, we want to think about accenting the 2, which is going to be when we step, not when we're up. So I actually think about chilling and relaxing my muscles at the top and accenting down. Right here. So let's just try this feel. I'm going to play some music and we'll just see how it is against the music. So we're going to just repeat this pattern over and over again. Let's start with just a neutral groove. Here we go. All right, changing up the accent. Ha, ha. Dropping down. Keep trying, I know it's fast. Go back to neutral. Feel that lack of groove. Now accent the down. Nice. For this next styling variation, we are going to be altering a body movement. I love in this line dance especially to do a lot of hip stuff. Honestly, in general, I always do a lot of hip stuff. But for this one, we're going to be adding a lower body twist. So let's just kind of twist those hips. Feel that tweaking of the body. We want to keep the shoulders facing more square. The arms are going to balance the body movement. Now we're going to be adding that when we do our taps. So I'll show you from the back. I'm going to actually lift my shirt so you can see a little bit better. So instead of tapping to the front, we're going to tap to the side. So I'm showing my right hip, left hip, right hip, right hip. Always going back to sort of neutral in between. Right, left, right, right. Let's try it again. Right hip, left hip. Show the right hip, left hip, right hip, left hip, left hip. All right, let's try this out to music. Starting with a neutral, and then we'll add the hip twist. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm gonna start to add the hip twist. Hip, hip, twist, twist, hip. Go back to neutral. Feel the difference. Twist the hips. Ooh, can we add the rhythm? Now we're stacking changes. Nice. For this third styling, we're gonna be adding another hip variation. The second one I love to do are these side to side motion. So notice you can't see my back pocket, my hips. That's different than twisting the hips. So now we're going kind of side to side with the hips. So as I stick out my right leg, my hips are gonna go to the left. You're gonna feel it. It's a bit of a stretch. And then hip stretch to the right, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right. All right. As we do this, we're gonna be now stacking those three as we play it to music. Starting neutral like usual. All right, here we go. Neutral. All right, add some sway. Left, left, right, left. Bigger. All right, go back to neutral. Do you remember the hip twist? Nice. Go back to neutral. Here's a fun pattern, bonus round. We're gonna go hip sway, twist. Hip sway, twist. Hip sway, twist. Hip sway, twist. With me now. Let your arms help. Notice I'm starting to add the accent. Ha, ha. All right. For this very last alteration, we are now going to be altering the upper body with an upper body twist. So thinking of opposition, if my right leg is forward, my left arm is going to be forward. So when I do this, I twist to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right. And you see from the side, right, left, right, right. So in this situation, my hips are staying pretty neutral. There might be some sway, but in general, my focus is on twisting of the upper body. So let's try it together. We're gonna twist open to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the left. One more time. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the left. Okay, so now we have 4 alterations. We have the groove we're changing, we have 2 lower body options, and we have 1 upper body movement option. So let's play some music. I'm gonna be just grooving on my own, changing things up. You do not need to. It's probably going to be way too difficult to do exactly what I'm doing. Just think of it as inspiration as you groove and follow along with me. All right, here we go. Starting neutral. I'm going to start to add what we just worked on with some groove as well. Nice. Now I might add some sway. Ooh, here we go. Amazing job working on those 4 different ways that you can change up your line dancing. And this is what's so amazing is I know line dancing alone is already really fun to go do at the club, but line dancing is also a great opportunity to work on your technique, your body movement, your rhythm. There's so much you can do with line dancing and that solo practice time. And this is why I have created a course that's all about this topic of really upping the level of your line dancing, but guess what? It's gonna also improve the way that you partner dance. So if you wanna learn more information, just click the link below, and please feel free to like and subscribe, comment below, any other topics you want me to just address on this channel. It really helps me to know what kind of content you guys are all looking for. All right, well, thank you very much. Take care.